Today we come together to learn Kapitel Tehillim Chapter 6. This Tehillim talks about David HaMelech when he was ill, and he expresses his confidence that God will hear his supplications and prayer, and that he will be healed. So it's a fantastic kapitel to say when God protect us, that if someone is sick, this is a good chapter to know. Lam Latseach, to the conductor. Beniginas, he should say this chapter with a song, with a tune. Nigin is a tune, ala shminis, on this harp that has 8 strings. Mizmar, this is a song authored by David HaMelech, the David. David HaMelech says to Hashem, God, al ba'apcha soichicheni, don't punish me in your anger. In other words, don't do it one after another. Do it slowly. Give me space in between the pain. Va'al b'chamoscha siasareni, and do not chastise me in your rage. That implies whatever you are inflicting upon me, don't do it with such intensity. Chaneni Hashem, have mercy on me. Listen to my pleas. Umlal oni, because I am feeble. Rafa'eni Hashem, heal me. Rafa'eni Hashem, heal me. Ki nifhalu, here we have this word nifhalu, which appears 3 times in this chapter. Ki nifhalu atzamai, my bones are shaking with terror. When something is not in place, it's called nifhalu, and that could be your mind also. When it's not in place, it's called behola. You're in a state of confusion. So here he says, my bones are in a state of shaking with terror. Not only that, what's worse is v'nafshi nifhalo ma'od. My conscience is shaking in terror. In other words, I can't focus. I'm so confused and terrified. Va'ata Hashem, and you Hashem ad mosai. How long is this gonna last? Shuva Hashem. Oh, turn and do something and turn around your anger. Chalsa nafshi, release my soul. And Hoshieni, save me. L'man chazdecha, because of your kindness, even if I'm not deserving. Even if I deserve to be sick, continue to be sick, but I trust in your loving kindness that you will save me. And here's David HaMelech's plea to God. The reason why to save me is because I will thank you forever. When I die, nobody will, when person dies, he doesn't mention you. Bishol, when he's in the grave, who can thank you? On the other hand, if you let me live, I will thank you forever. Yagati, and David HaMelech says how much he really means this prayer. Yagati ba'an chosi, I am weary with my groaning. Ask about my sickness. Ascha b'chol laila mitasi, every night through my tears I drench my bed when no one sees, so I'm not embarrassed that they see a grown man crying. B'dimasi, in my tears, arsi amsa, I melt my couch with my tears. In other words, I'm so tearing up and crying, my mattress is soaking wet. Ashasha mikas eini, because of the anger and frustration. How anger comes into a sickness is because David HaMelech is angry that people are saying that he deserves it. So Ashasha mikas eini, my eyesight is dimmed and blurry because of my anger. Oska b'kol tzayrai, it's worn out because of all my foes who are happy to see me in this situation. Now I say to them with confidence, Suru mimeni kol payali avim, get away from me, remove away from me, you, all your evildoers, people of corruption, people who are fake. Kishama Hashem kol bichi, because Hashem heard the sound of my weeping, even the sound of my weeping without my prayer, just the crying alone, Hashem pays attention. Shama Hashem tchinasi, Hashem heard my pleas in the past, even though I wasn't deserving. So certainly Hashem tfilasi yikach, he's going to hear my prayer, the prayer that was written by the Anshe Knesset Gedola, the great people who wrote prayers. If he hears my personal prayer, he certainly hear the universal prayer. God's going to accept. And therefore, I'm going to be healed. So with confidence, he says, I'm going to be healed. And therefore, at that time, Yevoishu, they will be embarrassed. V'yibahalu, and they will be confused. Kol oivei, all my enemies, every single type of enemy that I had. Yeshuvu, they're going to turn around and turn back. Yevoy Shirog, and they'll be embarrassed and frustrated and embarrassed for a moment. In other words, be embarrassed that they went and looked towards me in a bad way. But they will only be embarrassed for a moment, because they will know that I will forgive them, because I don't hold a grudge. And that's how David HaMelech is confident that he will be healed and everything will be turned back and he'll be back to his complete health.